everyone who is not watching us because we have like -1 viewers. Um,
Yeah, you still haven't put me as a mod.
I can't remember what the thing was to put you as a mod, so we can
Later.
welcome to our Star Wars campaign. We have 4 players. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
No.
Not really.
I guess we kind of sort of have to.
That's a lie. A filthy, dirty lie.
We may as well do it from what we may as well do it from left to right on the graphic.
I play Savor, a pilot Zabrak, and yeah. Hi.
Great. I gotta follow that.
Yes.
Well, at least the standard is set very low.
Oh, the standard is
to say.
dropping like a motherfucker.
It's gonna just be.
I didn't know
Hi.
what to say.
I'm Pi. I promise I'm not. Okay, I am a douchebag. I'm not that big of a douchebag and not that kind of a douchebag. But I do play Uga Fraff, who I probably can't name again without laughing my ass off. And if you don't want to punch him in the face, then you need one in the face.
Okay, show your turn.
Fine. I'm Sho. I play Rasan Vis, who is a former shut-in slicer. Whose
That it?
Whose mentors an ass.
Right.
And
There we go. Hi, I'm Garm. I play Princess Tess.
Way to go.
Fuck. Hi, I'm Garm. Hi, I'm Garm. I play Princess Tessavia Torkjel's daughter, rightful heir to the throne of Lost Garden. And when I speak in character,
it sounds like this because I'm using a voice changer.
I am never gonna get used to that.
Great.
Same.
Alright, so we played one session to just get our bearings here. The party has started out as just 4 random people, kind of brought together by chance or by a princess who has decided that she didn't want to, carry on with the stormtroopers that were escorting her to the Imperial...
Somewhere we don't know where.
Somewhere in Imperial space. There was a shootout, there was some ship stealing, hijacking, and they fled the refueling station that they were at. In the process, they also acquired a astromech, R3TO.
Rito!
Almost reprogrammed him, decided
But
not to.
didn't.
And, but Rito was the one that plotted your course via... so you guys have no idea where you're heading. Well, actually, you do.
Well, we
He did
do
tell you.
because he did tell us.
You
Yes.
told us.
He told you were heading to Nar Shaddaa and to the area where the owner of this vessel is located.
Nope, forget it. Nope.
And Rasan knew who the guy was.
Yep.
So you guys are now on a ship in hyperspace and have a day before arriving at your destination. And that's where we start.
Well, now that Rito is back up, I'm gonna say we drop out of hyperspace and replot. Because fuck that noise.
Well, I mean, are you going to say anything to anyone,
Yep.
dude? We
Oh,
kind of
well,
all
I've
split
already-
up through the ship.
Alright, Kerr, there is a comm system, right?
There is indeed a comm system, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to access it and inform the rest of them. We'll be dropping out of hyperspace because we are not going to Nar Shaddaa where that douchebag is. Oh, sorry. That Bantha Poodoo is waiting for us. It'll be momentarily. So brace yourselves.
Is Savor still at the bridge?
Yeah.
Rasan, at the minimum, between you guys jumping into hyperspace and you figuring things out with Rito, it's probably been an hour.
Mm-hmm.
An hour in which you guys kind of mostly just figured out what was in the ship. Tess went to, picked out a room. I think Uga ended up going to one of another room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So nothing much else has been done, including changing the info on the ship.
Well, we did disable the tracking. That was the first
You
thing
did?
that Rito did. Rito did that while we were still in hyperspace.
Yes, that was done by Rito at Resan's request.
Mm-hmm.
So Savora's gonna head out to go find Rasan and ask him what the fuck is going on. Because why is she gonna talk over comms? Fuck that shit.
Okay, well, Rasan is still with Rito, and I'm assuming that they're prepping to change all of the ship's.
Well, if you
Ownership
want to
and
drop out of
network.
hyperspace first, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
head to the bridge to do that.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to the bridge.
That's why
then.
Savora was kind of going to find him. It's like, what the fuck? I'm on the bridge. Where the fuck are you that you're doing this?
Please.
Tara,
It's not like we couldn't access the bridge from other places as long as we're on the ship.
Can you please not do that?
huh?
Rolling eye, and then
Yes, Pi?
Would I know as a character what types of things this ship might carry on it in terms of goods? Since
Anything. It could be anything.
Well, after what R3 said, or the R3.
We didn't find
Um,
slaves. That's what
Yeah, I
we
know.
were
We
worried
didn't find slaves, so
Yeah, you didn't find slaves. I mean,
what would be
it
the
could
next
be-
guess?
the
that I
next
would know?
guess could be. I mean, if it's illegal, it could be guns,
Or slave
weaponry,
collars.
Weapons.
slave collars,
Okay.
like binders,
Yeah.
or take your pick. I mean, it could be anything. They could have just been not transporting anything. They
Go
could
and
have
go
been
and
on
pick
some
up
other
or
kind of
something.
mission. Yeah, they could have been on an information gathering mission or whatever.
Or hell,
Okay.
just a pickup.
Because these, I mean, it's a freighter, yes, but it's also a relatively small space-worthy shuttle. So it's not unheard of for them to just use this as to get around and not necessarily have it used as a freighter.
Savora's gonna walk over to Rasan and be like, so do you know where the hell we're going then when we go out of hyperspace? Do we even know where we're gonna come out at?
I don't, but Rito probably could help find a good spot to drop out.
Oh, that's his name. Savora's just gonna look at Rito and wave a little and be like, hello. Apparently he didn't wipe your memory. Good to see you.
He had a restraining bolt.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing you took that out?
First thing I did.
Sweet.
Had you
So-
told Rito you were planning to wipe
Planning
his
to-
memory?
I did mention if I hadn't found a restraining bolt
Okay.
because I saw that he was forced to be loyal to his master
Right.
or owner or whatever.
Yep.
Shady.
Well, yeah, I originated from Nar Shaddaa. Of course I'm fucking shit.
Rito kind of like glances at Savor, well, turns his dome towards
Mhm.
Savor, looks back at Rasan, looks back at Savor, is like, well, it's a bit hard to know where we'd drop out, but it's definitely safe.
Hmm.
Sounds about normal for the outer rim, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We won't know where we're dropping out till we drop out.
Yeah, well, anywhere's better than Nar Shaddaa at this point.
I don't know, some other places are pretty shitty, but
But we can deal with them and not have a slaver owner waiting for us.
I mean, yeah. But we should be ready just in case when we come out of it, in case, hostile area!
Yep.
That's why I wanted to find you guys
So,
before you
somebody-
did something stupid.
So,
Well, I'm
somebody wanna-
already out of it, so do we still
Oh
need
god,
to do this?
he's back.
Sup,
somebody
brah?
might.
Back off.
Ooh, hello, pretty lady.
You know, pretty sure there are laws against that.
I'm pretty sure this ship, not being home, might might trigger those as well.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rito,
well.
where's the airlock?
Hey, what's a Rito? Is that a food? I'm hungry.
R3TO.
Well, then why don't you call him R3TO?
Rito's interesting.
It's got
I
more
don't know, you like that
personality.
little dude?
Droids are far more interesting than most people.
Little dude, do you like Rito?
So he's
Beep boop for yes and boop beep for no.
Oh my.
Okay, so
Don't just, like,
doesn't
face
understand
palm me.
binary either. Wait,
Beep beep beep.
Brah, that was not one of the choices he gave you.
Good job,
I'm just,
Rito.
like, I'm gonna presume that that was something uncomplimentary because I can speak binary, and I'm probably gonna laugh.
oh, by the way, Rito, that guy, don't ever listen to a word he says, please.
You can cattle prod him if he gets too annoying.
Oh, yes, can you make sure we're around so I can watch?
I
Hey.
can? Can I do that often?
Hey Rito,
As
if you
often
don't
as he
listen to
bothers.
them, you could always turn in the other red one for some money. Good for that.
Other red one?
The one with the more pointy horns on her head.
All right, let's.
Savora's hand twitches a little closer to her gun when he says that and is like, okay,
Besides-
move.
I had to have mine cut down because everyone didn't want me to have a bigger dick than the rest of them.
Rosanna is heading towards the
Yeah,
station,
Savora is just walking towards where she needs
so
to go.
he can help. So he can help Rito drop him out of hyperspace.
And Savor totally kicks Uga in the shins as she walks by because he's being a prick.
If you hit.
What would I have to roll for that, Curry?
Strength.
Dexterity.
Oh, good dexterity. That's better than strength. Ooh. We didn't though.
Does that hit your reflex?
Oh, I was gonna say I don't even know what to look at.
It's under
Yes,
defenses.
barely.
Oh, whoa.
Cool. So you get hit by Savor.
Ooh, you're one of those.
Fuck off.
Test stifles a laugh.
I'm ignoring Uga now.
We could.
I'm just trying to help Rito because.
Savore's
Hey,
just
Rest.
getting ready in
Rock.
case shit hits the fan when they come out
Also-
of hyper.
Didn't say my name yet.
Oh.
No one said their name to each other yet.
No one has introduced
Yeah.
each other.
I was gonna say I don't think Uga has either. So
No.
No.
Nope,
No one
literally
has
none
said
of us
their
have.
names to each other.
Hey, nerd bra. Need a help with little beep boop over there?
No, we're fine. You
Well,
go and bother Princess over there.
Which one? They're both so fine.
Tess just shoots both of them a dirty look and walks off towards the bridge.
All right, let's group the ladies so it's easier for me. So polite.
I have immediate regrets.
I am warning you, the moment he steps onto the bridge, Savor is going to tell him to get the fuck out.
Hello, ladies.
Get out! You are not allowed here. Out now.
All
Do you mean
then.
him or me?
You're annoying, but I don't care that much right now. He's not allowed in here.
Oh, well then I'll just stand here and watch, since apparently you don't mind if she's in there.
I will punch you.
Please punch him.
No offense,
Tess
Princess, but
looks at
I'm
him,
not sure that
considering
would do anything.
And with
That she is going to.
punch him. I turned on my voice changer there mid-line, didn't I?
Yes.
Did.
Yes, punch
Just-
him, please.
Is that just a strength roll, or?
Yeah, that would be a strength roll.
I'm wiggling my eyebrows. I let you have that.
Tess hits him with a fucking right cross. Yeah.
Does it actually
Uh,
damage?
Do I? Yeah. What?
Well, it
What
would
do I
be
roll for damage?
1d4 plus your strength modifier.
So 1d4.
So 1d4. Ooh.
2 damage.
Ooh. I might have to keep that one as a souvenir.
Sigh.
Oh, God.
So are we?
Test size.
Oh, God.
Is
Tess sighs aggravatedly and takes a seat.
The princess seems more fierce than the Zabrak. It's kind of funny that way.
Sephora's gonna turn around, bring out her gun and point it at him and say, "Back off, get out of here. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your voice. Out now.
Ooh la la.
Out.
A gun. I got one of those too. Want to see?
Out. Out."
Am I wearing pants or a robe?
I don't know. What are you wearing?
I'd assume you're wearing pants.
Well, if you don't want to see my face, then
Out.
I moon her.
Oh God!
Do you see him pull down his pants?
Does my gun have a stun option?
Probably. To be honest, most of them do.
Oh look, it does 2d6 stun damage. I don't want to risk damaging anything. Fuck. I really
I'm
want
like,
to
what
shoot
if
him.
you miss?
You could just punch him.
Uh-oh. So,
What do you mean? Uh-oh.
my connection to...
Mine too, just give it a
Mine
minute.
too.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, it's the site, not me.
It's roll 20.
Yeah, it's roll 20.
Okay.
I mean, I could do that instead. Savor's just
What?
gonna glare at him and be like, seriously, go away.
Why? You don't even have Nerd Boy. Nerd
Go
Boy.
away.
I think the pilot wants to.
Go away. Now.
Is
She seems like a very people person.
Can we lock this door, or
I need a certain kid to get in here because, you know, you...
I'm
Okay.
trying!
Oh, do we have to actually... Yeah, we have to actually
Wait.
be in there to...
Also,
Wait,
Savor is still pointing the gun at him.
Come on, Rito.
I'm sure you don't even have
Let's
line
see
of
what-
sight. Come on, Nerd Boy. When the pilot says get, you're supposed to get.
Yeah,
Get
you're not
Shoves past him.
leaving.
Also, Kara, do we have to be in the pilot, in the cockpit to drop out of hyperspace? Or to plot the drop out of hyperspace? Or do we just
Yeah,
have to be on
pretty
the
much.
bridge? Okay, well then.
Uga
This-
R3 takes out his electroshock probe, tries to poke you.
Yes! How far does the bridge extend then?
It's pretty big. I mean, these are 5 feet squares, so...
No, but I
Unfortunately,
mean,
looks like it doesn't work.
Oh.
No,
just
it doesn't work.
But he tries.
He tries.
Like,
Mind making a little room? We gotta actually work here, princess.
she's sitting in a chair. How much more room are you gonna get?
Yeah, there's 2 chairs there.
Oh, okay.
it's
Well
just
then.
the icons are large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not actually like you take up 5 feet of space.
Okay, well then, let's... Oh, hey, she's out in space.
He was just showing.
Alright, let's, get to work then. What will we have to do?
You want R3 to
Yeah.
drop you out of space.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just aiding him in coordinates or whatever.
Whatever things require opposable thumbs.
Oh my god, he just
A nat
literally
20.
nat 20.
Wow. I was wondering how he had gotten so high. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Nat 20.
At least it didn't nat 20 the electroshock probe.
Oh, that would have been great.
I would have been quite
would've-
happy with that.
But he would have died.
No, he would have been unconscious, maybe.
No, he would have died.
Alright, so R3 just puts his little thingy in
His
and
doodad.
does the calculation, and boom, you guys drop out of hyperspace.
Oh, hey, Uga is still standing up.
Does he do
Nothing
flying?
is updating. I don't actually know if you're doing anything or moving or in.
No, well, we just dropped out of hyperspace.
It doesn't show
And
you
you're
on
standing.
Roll20. You might
Yeah,
want
because I had to
refresh.
reset it because nothing
Oh.
was happening. I don't know what
Okay.
Nat 20 you were talking about. I don't.
Use
do-
computer
I
to
don't know
drop
where
out of
anyone is
hyperspace.
standing.
Okay.
Like I have got nothing.
Yeah, you're now not on roll 20. But there was a hiccup with the.
Yes, I know,
actual
and then
roll
it
20.
stayed.
Okay, so pretty much what happened. Oh, there's the
And
pie.
nope.
Is it
So-
taking? Uga, you were standing when we dropped out.
Yes,
can
I was
you?
also over here, but apparently it didn't register
Oh,
that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that's why
you
I was
went-
like, how is R3 going to hit me when he's in like the corner?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well,
Yes.
when Rito had to go to the bridge,
Once he
so
was
he
going
passed.
by you.
Yeah, when he passed by you, he tried to
Oh.
shock you.
And
He missed. You managed to just jump out of the way, and he just
I'm
kept
sure you're
going.
used to that kind of thing. You would be used
So,
to people
yeah.
tasing you.
Yeah.
You saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you guys drop out. So Uga did grab a seat before they
Yep.
dropped out. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, so you guys drop out.
Cool.
What do we
Awesome.
see?
You see a planet nearby,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well,
Stars, lots of stars.
Yeah.
Will
I
we
just
have
wanted
to-
to make sure we weren't
will we
around.
have to stay here to change the registry, or can we go somewhere else? On the bridge.
You can do it from the bridge.
Yeah, but Hassan is
But-
not really interested in being this close to other people at the moment.
You could also
What
go to
size of planet are we?
Where's
What size of
engineering?
planet are we talking here?
There's a thingy on the sideshow. It has a. This doesn't really give me much information about it. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Or like a color? Does it look like a gas giant or like a water planet or how much can we make out is I guess what I'm asking here.
Right. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I should not be the one asking this.
So I probably got Rito to come with me to engineering.
25 apparently.
Okay. Um. There seems to be some green areas. So you've got like forest down there. There is quite a lot of atmosphere. You see quite a lot of it is you can't really see much to the ground because there's cloud cover.
Alright.
It's a terrestrial planet.
So it's inhabitable.
Yeah. Yeah, you see some
Te-
lights on the dark side, so it's of the planet.
Tess just stares intently out the window at it, not really saying much.
How long? Sephora will go on the comm and be like, how long until you'll be done what you're doing so we can go back into hyperspace?
Probably won't be too long.
Alright.
So between the
Sephora
two,
will just stay on the bridge to keep an eye on things.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing you're going to need to know is you're going to want to know, and this
Mhm.
is something your character would know, is ships need to have a pilot registration
Mhm.
and a registration for the actual starship. If you want to pass this off as your ship, you're going to want that to link your new captain's license to the ship's operating license.
So I presume. Dang it! That means that I'm gonna have to get somebody. So either forge a license, which will take even longer, or get on the comm. One issue, pilot, captain. I need a license for this. I could forge one, but it would take a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't actually think about. Would Sephora actually have a legit license?
Even if she has a fake one, that's fine.
Well, okay, so according to this, a captain's license would cost 200 credits. You need 10 years of Starship experience.
I'm out.
Well, then we're gonna have to forge one, so it'll be a little while.
And then you have to basically get the license from the Bureau of Ships and Service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she would
So
not have
we're gonna have to
any of
forge
that.
it. Well, great. Okay, so it'll take a while longer because we're gonna have to forge one.
Alright.
So
How long
I
are we
guess.
talking here?
How long are we talking here?
That'll depend. But yeah, okay. So, forging will require a deception check.
Mm-hmm. Who has the better deception? Would it be a deception or use computer and deception?
And you're going to need a boss secure data pad that seems authentic.
Okay. Do we have one? Actually, hold on.
You would be able to. You might be able to find the legitimate one on the ship
Okay.
for the ship.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna ask Rito if he knows where it is.
Okay. Of course, you're gonna ask Rito.
Yeah, well, that's the smart thing to do. He's the one who's been on the ship. Oh God. Well, then, I guess I'm looking for it.
No, he's seen it. He says the last time I usually see it kept in the captain's quarters.
Great. I'll be right back. And then Rasan is going to go to the captain's quarters and look around for it.
Okay.
Perception?
Wait a second. I thought I already went through the captain's quarters.
But you were looking for porn.
No, I was looking for anything. Because it was,
yeah,
hey, look around
technically-
for
But you
like, secret
didn't
shit.
say that he...
You probably got distracted by the porn immediately.
Yeah, seriously.
And you did find the porn. I will say that yeah, Pie's character was the first one into that quarter.
Great.
You would have seen a data pad in one of the areas.
Question
No,
is,
question
would he have
is-
taken it?
If they're worth that much money, yes.
They are worth quite a lot of money.
Then yeah.
All right, so
So, well, actually, wouldn't Rasan have seen him go in that way? Because he was there at one point.
no, you were busy with with
No.
Rito at that time.
Great. So, getting back on the comm, because annoying. So, we need a secure data pad. There was one, but it looks like it's not here anymore.
Where are you looking?
In the captain's quarters.
I didn't see one in there when I went for the captain's quarters.
Karu, can I see if somebody else had rifled through it?
It's not that hard to see.
Yeah. Well, it looks like somebody else recently went through it.
Are there comms all throughout the ship?
In different points, yes. There is one in the lounge.
As I find the lounge. Oh.
You're in the lounge.
Oh, outside of the lounge. Thank you very much. Voice activity for a moment.
I always forget how to do the text shit in Discord that shows as the character.
You mean in Roll20?
Yeah.
It's just
/ me.
Okay.
Hey, this data pad, you want fancy.
Yeah, and secure. It's one that we need to actually forge a license.
So,
Also
what
expensive.
happens if we don't have a license?
If somebody stops us for any reason and they need that license and registration, they'll know that the ship is not ours.
Yes, I'm sure that, what the fuck?
Rasan is actually probably making his way towards Uga because that sounded really suspicious. Like he has it.
Yeah, it did.
No, I'm just holding out, like, hey man, we gonna compensate for anything that we're taking for ship usage? I mean, what
That
keeps me
depends.
here? Not in like a threatening way, just like a genuine question of why.
That depends on what you want.
Immediately, nice place to live, food. Ultimately, just some information on let's say military. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, I guess that this can be the place to live and to eat for now, and the information, we could probably work something out. I'm not too terrible.
All right, we'll see where this goes. Uga hands it over. There's nothing wrong with it. There just might be some more prints on it.
Okay. Rasan takes it. By the way, name isn't Nerd, it's Rasan. And then he walks
Rasan?
away. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Sign. Still sounds like food. Still sounds like food.
Alright, so what are we gonna have to do to forge that document? Deception chip?
Give me a use computer first.
Yay! I guess Rito is aiding me. Does that mean that I have advantage?
If he gets above a 10, sure.
Cool. And are we using 4E advantage or 5E advantage? Also, we could have to
Yes, you
crit
get a-
fail. Oh, yeah.
You get a +2 to your roll.
Oh man, I'm totally gonna go wander and see if there's like food in the cargo
Okay,
or something.
no offense, Karu, but you said if he rolls above a 10, as long as you don't roll a 1, it's above a 10.
It's above a 10, yeah.
It was a general pointing
Wow.
out how it works.
What the fuck?
Well, his was better than mine, so can I just aid him instead?
No, you
Oh.
were holding.
Can I
he
take
can't.
20 then?
He can't actually like hold the data pad.
Alright, can I take 20 then? Because seriously, that's bull.
You just needed a 15.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lean on the door. Can I watch this hilarity?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, no, Russin, son, son. Do you want to like give the little dude some opposable thumbs or something, or like at least some tape so we could stick things to him?
I'm gonna look at Rito and be like, do you want to try shocking him again?
Hey man, if you want to hold everything.
Okay, so Rito is basically trying to give you instruction on how to do it. So he's like, well, no, you're supposed to. Oh, no, that. All right. So it takes you a while, but you figure out how to get into the back end of this, and you can now fiddle with it.
Cool.
Give me a deception check.
Okay. Funny. I mean, my deception is +8, but you know. With the way I've been rolling. And I don't have any aiding to that, right? It's just me.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask for help from Uga, I guess.
Yeah.
Because this isn't so
Oh my
much.
God.
God, Savor
I'm
should
just
be
gonna
helping you with this.
I'm just gonna. Can I just take 20 again?
No.
No? Okay, well then. Gonna pause.
Should have asked Savor for help. Wow.
Shut
Okay.
up! Alright?
So you do the changes.
Sigh. doesn't look too great, so I'm gonna have to try it again later.
I mean, as far as you know, you're not sure. Like you haven't really worked with ship information before, so you're kind of just changing a couple of numbers in the registry number. Um,
Could I
faking,
do
like
gather
fake.
information first to see how to do it? Like to see what
You don't have access to. Oh
I
wait,
have
you're not in.
I do
yeah,
have access
you're
to a
not.
computer.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, sure. No, I
Cool.
thought you were still in hyperspace.
No,
but you're
we're not.
so, yeah.
Okay. It's a use computer check.
Mhm.
Because I'm gathering information using a computer. Let's see if this actually will help out any. Oh, that's better. So I guess I stop and I'm like, well, hold on, let me do this the right way.
All right. All right. So we roll deception again.
Can I have advantage since I looked it up first?
You get a +2 to your deception. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, so you're still using 4E advantage, okay. Also, I can't fucking read anything. I can't read anything because, stupid roll 20. Hold on a second, I'm refreshing it.
Okay. Well, you rolled
Please
the
tell
same
me.
thing.
Exactly the same thing, are you serious?
Mhm.
Ugh.
So plus the 2 would be a 14. So anyone who rolls a 14 on checking that will be able to tell that it's false.
God damn it.
So you're like, well, okay, that's. I mean,
You know, I really want to use my own dice because this is bullshit.
you rolled a 2 twice.
I know.
Okay. Well. So what are you changing the name of the ship to, or are you keeping the name of the ship?
Fucking keeping the name of the ship. That's a good question. I don't know what I'm changing the name of the ship to.
I think is Uga still watching?
No, I'm in the number 15 part.
Okay. It's mostly empty besides the crate that Rito was bringing aboard.
Is it openable? Like what kind of crate?
It's a sealed crate. Metal crate.
I mean, like sealed. How? Can I open it by poking it, or does it need like fancy special shit?
It's got a pad with that you can use. But yeah, it seems to be locked. You can try use computer to unlock it, or you can give me a perception again to check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it out because last time I used the computer, I think it may have started smoking.
Okay.
For now, astral drive.
Okay.
Probably will wind up.
Man, I got beady fucking eyes.
Apparently.
All right. So you're familiar with crates. I mean, you've seen a lot of them.
You've seen a box.
You've seen a lot of boxes, and you're pretty sure this one's set to. If you don't open it correctly, you might have one of those issues again with like smoke coming out of it.
Man, I have to stick my head up. Hey, Rito, is there anything edible in this box over here, or could you open it to make sure it's not a bomb? Or I guess something living, since Horny up there said look for slaves, I guess.
Bunch of beeps.
What is he saying?
is saying that he really wasn't told what was in the box, but that you might not want to open it in case it explodes on you.
Well, if it's gonna explode, at least. Alright, fine. Rasan, is there any way to figure out what the hell is in this box? A little beep-a-doop is, apparently not wanting to open it.
A bunch of beeps.
Alrighty, hammer it is!
Rusan will be like, wait! Give me a minute and I'll look at it.
Savor comes on the comms and is like, "Are you done yet? How's it going over there?"
Well, forging isn't exactly my specialty. Information gathering is, so...
Is the idiot keeping out of trouble at least?
Well, he might be trying to open something that he shouldn't. But
Oh,
at least he asked
whatever.
before he did.
Hey, I could have taken the hammer. You want me to still
Yeah.
take the hammer? I still can
No.
do that.
What is he trying to open?
There's a crate that Rito brought on board. And apparently it's rigged so that if you don't open it right, it explodes.
I'm looking for food. There could be something valuable or living in it. We have fresh
Did he
meat.
just say explodes?
Savor's gonna sigh and look at Tess and be like, "I'm gonna keep the comms on. If you see anything, just oh shit. Savor's gonna stop and be like, guys, what the fuck?"
What?
Savor's gonna figure out what the fuck that is. Shit, fuck.
I didn't
shit.
do it. I am looking at this box.
Considering she still has the comms on, you might hear the beeping.
What?
Yeah, you hear a beep 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 in the background.
Savor's gonna check and figure out what the fuck. Guys,
What?
something seems to be coming our way for some reason.
Is it
Uh-oh.
something fiery and blow upable?
I don't fucking know.
All right. Where's the gunny?
Is it
Can I
stormtroopers?
tell
No,
what it
no,
is?
don't go there yet.
Can I tell what it is?
Give me a ship perception check.
How do I do that?
There's actually the ship thing. The astral drive.
Okay. Perception. Where's perception? Where the fuck is ship perception?
It's
Yeah, the
down
ship
under
open?
the...
I have it open.
Oh, there is no ship
Yeah.
perception.
No, there isn't.
Wait, what?
There's deception, there's initiative,
Mechanics,
pilot, stealth,
stealth,
and
use computer.
Oh, as a pilot, you can use a pilot check, or use. Sorry, you just use a computer.
Use computer?
Mhm.
On the ship, right?
Yeah.
Or myself.
No, on the ship,
Okay.
under your pilot skills.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. You see the sensors have picked up an incoming ship. It's a small shuttle class. With Imperial transponder code.
Oh crap!
Guys,
you
we
don't
have
know that.
Imperial on the way. Fuck.
Yeah,
We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Rito, can you please get up here? Please, now.
Rito, on the double, move it.
Shit, shit.
You hear the beeping of someone trying to hail you.
Oh, God damn it. Savor's gonna
Well,
look
we're
at
gonna
Tess
have to-
and be like, "Okay,
Hey,
you
Ernie.
stay quiet." What?
You want me to punch the button so it's malfunctioning?
No, they
don't
might try and
touch
shoot us
anything,
out if-
please.
If we don't respond, they might just shoot us out of space.
Alrighty, I'm in the gunner seat. Let me know if you need me.
Oh God. Savor's gonna answer. Hello?
It's me.
There's a moment I'm chewing to answer.
Also, one thing before Savora turns it on, she's gonna look at Rito and be like, "Please get jump coordinates ready just in case."
This is Imperial space. Please identify yourself.
Oh God, she doesn't know the fucking ship name.
Wouldn't it be on the screen?
Her son was just working on this shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. button?
Can Rasan
Can-
actually like send it to her?
Can she
through the
Send
ship.
the. Mhm.
Yeah, sure. Give
Okay,
me
he's
a
gonna-
use computer.
Because that's been going well tonight.
God, I don't even know what the fuck to say in this kind of situation.
Hold on, let me actually get my
Actually-
character sheet back open again. Apparently.
Is this a deception type thing, or is this a?
No, this is identify. Oh God, really? I'm using my real dice. Forget this.
Oh god.
Okay.
Give me a second to get my real dice. I'm using them from now on.
Okay.
Would Uga
so,
know
yeah.
the ship name? Like, would he have said it out loud when he named it?
I don't think Rasan said it out loud.
Can Savor quickly check to see if she has a freaking ship name?
You look down and you see like a thing blinking with the information there. It comes up on your screen sent by Rasan.
Savor opens it and is like, hey, what the fuck is the ship name? What the fuck is the ship name? So she sees it's
Yeah, so it has the name and the information for the license.
okay. Savor just nods a little and gives that information.
I can't believe I freaking crit failed.
Wow. Yeah, she just gives them the information. God damn it.
All right, so you beam them the ship information.
Yep. Please fucking work. Please fucking work.
Karu, what kind of ship is this again?
What do you need to know?
I was just looking up weapons and stuff.
Oh, it's already programmed. If you look at you should be able to have in the mechs and vehicles. Just open Astral
Oh.
Drive.
I was gonna put it on the same sheet under the vehicle tab. All right. Never mind.
So the laser cannons are there.
Okay.
You're actually already programmed in as the gunner. So you
Weird.
can roll the laser cannons from there.
All right. Not going to right now, though.
Okay, so you send them the information. There's a beat of silence.
Great.
Astral Drive, your transponder codes do not match. Please stand by for boarding.
Yeah.
And you see them approaching.
Yeah.
Savor's gonna look at Rito and be like, do you have coordinates? Yes, yes.
Oh, you want me to coordinates where?
Somewhere not here. But,
You have to tell me where.
Somewhere in hot space.
yeah, fuck it. Somewhere in that space that isn't where we were going.
All right.
Actually, would Savor know any locations in Hut Space that possibly wouldn't cause as much shit?
I mean, you could always head to, say, Lanik. It's right outside Hut Space.
Considering what Savor knows, would that be a good spot? I don't know planet names and shit yet, Karu.
You say that as if I know every single one myself.
Well, you can at least name some and recognize some names. I can't.
Pretty sure it's fine.
Okay, Savor's just gonna tell him there then.
Okay. Sounds familiar? I don't know why.
Oh god.
Okay, so... Wow.
We're all. You crit failed!
Karu, can we please just use
Okay.
real dice for this?
That,
Well, that was a failure.
God.
Yeah, can I try doing what I was asking if I could do?
Oh
Can I use my
god,
real
he's
dice for
just
it?
failed coordinates. Okay, we're gonna.
He's like, having trouble here.
What do you mean having trouble? They're coming.
Can I
Um,
do?
You can
Can I do this? No, fuck. I
show
can't,
you would
'cause-
need a natural 20 to do that.
Well, there's no way I can actually freaking.
Because, not to mention, it would take you a while because you'd have to hack into their system, get them to. The computer is going to be
Then
hostile
can I-
towards you.
All right, then can I try and plot the coordinates myself, or would I have to go up to the bridge to do it?
You can either plot them on your own datapad and then send that information to the ship,
Yeah.
or you can use the ship's nav computer and that'll give you a +2 to your check.
A +2 to my check. I'm using the nav computer.
Then you'd have to go up front.
Then, yeah. So running up front.
Are we still on open
Do you
comms
have any issues?
with the Imperials?
Sorry?
Are we still on open comms with the Imperials?
No, Savor would have
no,
turned it
definitely
off.
not. Running up front.
I mean, you've seen her, like, press a button when she's communicating with the Imperials.
Use computer.
Okay, cool.
I don't
Do you
know
want-
why
do
I'm
you want-
still using.
What?
Do you want me to try talking to them? I'm sure getting, angry men to leave me alone is pretty much what I used to do.
Yeah, but the problem is they already don't. The information that we sent them about the ship does not match up. It was immediately a red light.
So we lied. A lot.
Tell them I spilled a drink on the droid.
Lie better than that, ideally.
Was that at least a better attempt? Since it wasn't a goddamn crit fail. I'm using my ring dice. This is ridiculous.
Better.
Was it still a fail?
Looking for the information.
Hey, Violet.
What?
Violet. If we need to, our story is that the princess ran away from home and forced us all to come with her, and we don't know what we're doing. And that's why the numbers are wrong or whatever he said.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting caught by Imperials. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, that's
Oh,
what our story is.
no. We're getting out of here.
All right. So Rasan gets some coordinates ready. Savor, you see the ship coming in close.
Okay, do I get, oh,
They
do you have to-
they can tell that you are powering up,
shit.
so you hear over the comms. Do not try to jump. Power down immediately, or we will shoot.
How close are they?
Yeah, how close are they?
Well, they've gotten pretty close in all of this because you guys have been scrambling around a bit.
Yeah.
How do I shoot at them?
Oh god.
You can just shoot.
Oh god, is he gonna do that?
Are you?
Damn it, is there an insight button?
It's just perception.
We're too used to our
Yep.
own games.
Yeah, I
Would
kind
this
of-
be a good idea, or are they gonna like blast us immediately and kill us?
They're going to light us the fuck up.
Yes, but how long would it take
You
to
look
light us
out and you see the incoming ship. It's a small shuttle. You can tell because of your background that it's basically a small ship meant to patrol the area, like it's a small patrol. Meaning they don't really have that much firepower. It is just one ship. I mean, you won't be able to take them out in one go, but I know. I mean, you could risk it. The main issue is once you shoot, they're gonna shoot back.
Yeah. Did we ever come up with a name for the Inquisitor that was on the ship with Tess?
Nope.
Fuck, how come I couldn't fly? Alright, we're shooting them.
So Savor just sees the ship
Okay.
shoot at them.
Yep.
Why are you shooting at them?
Oh fuck. Savor's immediately fucking booking it. Tried
Yeah, that would
to
be
avoid
something.
getting shot at.
All right, so pew pew, and that totally didn't work because that was really low.
And-
They're gonna shoot back.
Damn it.
Damn you, dumbass frat boy! How come you gonna roll higher in intelligence?
Oh,
All right, they
We are
failed.
truly part of the stormtrooper army.
All right,
so
and
we're fucking
Savor.
booking it.
Okay,
She's
and
moving
Savor
the ship, trying to get
activates,
away.
puts in the coordinates that was given to her, and you guys just disappear back into
Ugh.
hyperspace.
Bloody hell. Savora's gonna turn around, look at Rasan, and be like, I thought you could get good fake information for this ship. They saw through it immediately.
Joe,
Hello, kid.
Rasan.
Apparently, I muted myself when I didn't actually.
Wow.
Anyhow,
And yep.
Rasana's gonna be like, "This wasn't my specialty. I told you that. I'm good at finding information. Plus, it takes time. We were out of hyperspace for like not even 10 minutes."
He is
And then
right.
he's gonna
Well,
go back to engineering and try again.
I was gonna say, don't forget to change the name of the ship.
Yeah, because that
Savora's
is
gonna
totally.
sigh, look at Rito, and be like, how long are we gonna be in hyperspace? At this point, do you know?
18 hours.
Okay, Savora's gonna get up, look at Tess, and be like, keep an eye on things if you want. I'm gonna go see if I can help the kid. And she's gonna leave.
I'll try.
Just don't touch any buttons.
Hey, Savor, or now I don't even know your name. Hey, lady, before she gets like past here.
What?
Kid's name's Rasan. He's not bad. Don't be too hard on the kid.
It's not a specialty you can ask for help.
Because he's so good at that.
Boy,
Hey, you were piloting.
come on, let's do this right this time.
All right. Look here. I know the format and everything, and he's gonna pull up the stuff that he searched for. I found that easily enough.
Alright, so what do we have to roll for this, Karu?
Well, you don't have access to the what's it called? The HoloNet now.
Mm-hmm.
While we're in, but we
Um,
can at least prep the information to set it up.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be able to look up besides what Rasan managed to download to his datapad.
And he did well on finding the information for it. He just didn't do well at formatting it.
Yeah. So are you guys going to work together? Who's going to actually do the actual role?
Who do you have a higher deception? I have a deception of 8.
I have a deception of 9.
Okay, so you have the higher deception. I'm just gonna aid.
Okay. So roll the aid.
Okay. And would this be it'd be a deception? As long as I don't
Yeah.
crit fail, I can meet that. Because it's only a DC 10, right?
Yep.
There. Oh, why couldn't that have happened the first time?
Of course not.
So plus 2?
Yes.
Oh, first is worse than me. Oh, well,
Holy-
that's fine. We don't even need that. So,
All right.
Hassan is learning things.
So yeah, I mean, Savor may not have a pilot license, but I mean, she's been studying to that end, and she's like, yeah, I can pretty much do this, and
And she's pretty much showing her son stuff as she goes.
Mhm. We're gonna have to change the name of the ship, by the way.
Yep.
How about the Starfall?
Hmm.
Oi, why did that? I didn't say to go there. It took me off of fucking roll 20.
Considering
answers
we've
that
had to
question.
do this a second time, what about Phoenix?
Huh. I like it. Sure.
Rise from the
Not a-
ashes of our first failure.
Because it went totally elite.
So just Phoenix?
What about the Phoenix Fire?
How
That
about
works for
giving
me.
us a color?
Color.
You know, like the blue phoenix. You know, color.
Blazing Phoenix. It needs a verb, man.
You're all the way up in the bridge.
That's why I'm not talking with the girly voice.
This is true.
Well, if a color,
Or you know, another fancy word other
Crimson
than
Phoenix?
Sure.
Does that sound interesting to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, your ship. Kind of.
Kind of.
Beep beep.
Aww.
You're not there, Rito.
No, he was being guilty about shocking her apparently.
Oh, okay.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
That was him overhearing you guys.
He's like, it's my ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was totally saying it was his ship.
I mean, as long as the door is open, he totally has a straight view of you guys down the hall.
Savor's just gonna look down the hall and be like, Crimson Phoenix sound good to you, Rito?
Beep.
Okay.
Tess looks moderately offended that they asked Rito, but not her.
Well, you're like a princess.
You're a
you don't actually know
passenger.
anything.
You're a passenger.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my fault you're all here.
Not only that, but as Tess could have said something. Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't say that out loud. You asked him, but not me?
You asked the tiny tin robot, but not me.
Shit, Titan droid.
Tin.
Beep beep beep.
Yep.
Sound like you
Well-
want to get shocked
I
again.
don't know what that means.
What did it mean? Pretty much exactly what Rasan said.
It probably means
I'm a
fuck you.
I'm a droid. I don't know what this robot thing is.
Stop insulting the droid, please.
Can I
Especially
please
since I
install?
re-equipped him with the cattle prod.
Can I please install a translator?
Why? Just
It's
learn.
It's a Vocaloid, first of all, and second, those are expensive.
Vocoder.
Vocoder, whatever.
Besides,
No, I'm pretty sure.
understand if you listen to him.
Okay. Well, hey princess, would you like it to be able to speak in non-binary boopity beeps?
Yes. Unless it's just gonna insult me and shock me.
Hey, Rito, do you want to just talk in binary so you can mess with these guys constantly?
That's very rude for the princess.
I don't care. Alright, so let's keep working on this. So we got really
Okay.
good fucking deception.
Yep, that was what we needed, really, right? And then we'll just need to use computer later to input it.
I mean, you've basically reprogrammed
Okay. The whole
the
thing.
data pad with the information.
Nice.
So now it lists Savor as the pilot with a fake license and the ship information there.
And now Rasan actually knows Savor's name, like she hadn't told him.
Hey pilot,
What?
should we drop out of hyperspace and then jump again in case they're tracking us?
What would we have to do to see whether or not they had managed to put a tracker on us, Karuk?
Well, put a tracker on you, they wouldn't have. At most, they can try and coordinate, like take the coordinates and see where you were heading.
True, I mean, we could totally just drop out of hyperspace and go somewhere else.
I'd like to point out, last time we dropped out of hyperspace, that happened. And we landed right in the middle of Imperial space.
Well,
Let's
maybe
like give
we
it
should
an
have,
hour.
Maybe we should have a jump prepared before we go out of hyperspace.
He's got a point. So drop out of
Stealthy
hyperspace,
maneuvers.
put back into hyperspace.
We should figure out where the hell we're going.
Well, where did you... Out of character, where did she say to go? Because Rasan got the coordinates for that place. Well, at least best visibility.
Also, now that we've finished figuring out shit in there. Savor's just walking off to find a place to actually sit in the lounge.
Okay.
Because they're gonna be in hyperspace
Actually.
for a while, so.
Wasn't it Savor that told us to look through the ship for anything?
Yep.
Hey,
She did.
Yeah.
hey pilot.
Hmm?
You boopity beep to beepity boop over here and tell him to open the box. Cause you told us to look for shit, and I don't know what the
Oh,
shit's in that shit.
Oh, the box.
Perception, perhaps?
Can Savor tell anything about this damn box? Oh,
Oh, man.
also, before she goes in there, she's gonna yell to Tess and be like, "You can come out now."
Yay!
Sounds like you put her in timeout, Ma.
Har har.
Ooh, Ma, huh?
Ugh.
Her name's Savor.
Mama Savor. All right,
Please don't call me that.
mommy. You like that better?
No.
Sounds like she's a bunkhouse mother.
And Savor can tell nothing about this box.
Uga's gonna point out. See, here, here, and here show signs of if bonk smoke.
How can we open this, Karu?
Would be a use computer check.
Or make Vito do it.
Would a security kit help open this up easier?
Yeah.
What about an anti-security kit?
God damn it, I didn't program in.
You see Rito like standing back, watching. Actually, he's gonna. If Savor is moving to open it, he's gonna like go up to Rasan and like grab him with one of his little things and pull him away from the box.
Hey, beep beepity boop, where you going? Mama?
I'm just looking right now. God, you people. We should figure out what the frick is in this if we're hauling it around space right now.
I just want to know if I can eat whatever's in it.
Probably not.
But it could be.
Well, yes, it could be.
See? There you go.
I was muted.
Again.
Oh,
And
I was
food
well
here,
done.
so-
Rasan had.
Seriously, stop doing that.
Why? My food came.
Way to go.
So-
Anyway, so
Rito was trying to pull Rasan back from the box.
oh, and why is this not letting me grab my token? Wow, Roll20 is lagging like crazy.
I think that's you at this point.
Okay, that's where security
Why
kit
did?
is. I was trying to figure out what the fuck it was.
Also, why does it have both me and Joe?
Hmm. So what would I have to roll to? Okay, so I can use
It-
mechanics skill with a security kit to bypass traps
Okay.
or security systems.
Right. Yeah. This according to Uga is trapped. It has a pad. That's basically there asking for like a security code. And you want to try bypassing that with a mechanics check.
Yeah, I can try that.
Okay.
Does it look like it will blow up if I fuck this up?
Well, that's what Uga says. And Rito seems to agree because she's pulling Rasan back.
Fuck. Do
Yeah,
I want to
y'all thought it
try
was just-
this? Do I want to try this?
It could just blow up later. Might as well do it now.
That's the problem. The longer we don't know what's in here, the worse it can be.
YOLO, let's go.
What is YOLO?
You only live once. Let's go. It'll be fun.
Sora is suddenly really fucking hesitating at this.
Rasan kind of gestures to Rito to get out of the room. And be prepared to seal it shut.
Oh god.
Hang
Oh
on.
god. I really don't want to use roll 20 for this roll because it's going to be bad probably considering our rolls today.
Swore is left alone with the box.
God, I don't want to use roll 20. Fuck.
Stop it,
Can we use real
pussy.
dice?
You can roll your real dice.
I have to. I'm sorry. I'm so paranoid. I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna crit fail.
I'm.
And you would have
oh,
gotten
God.
a nat 20 on roll 20.
Probably. Okay, so please don't nat one now that Pi has decided to jinx me.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, I did not roll a nat one. It will be a 25.
Man!
Okay. So you carefully, nervously grab your kit, start working on the data pad, get inside the panel, fiddle with it, and eventually you hear a click and the top opens up.
It didn't blow up! And Sephora is going to peek in carefully.
I got my
You
medic's kit.
see quite a lot of precious minerals and industrial ore. Just
Ooh.
neatly
Ore?
piled up inside.
Huh.
Ore and minerals. Yeah. Give me a perception check.
All of us.
Well, whoever's looking in the box.
Oh well. At this
And that's
point,
why I didn't use roll 20.
Uga, you can tell that there's something else mixed in with the raw materials.
Hey, that shit ain't from the mine. What's that? I'm gonna point at the thingy that doesn't quite look right.
What is the thing that doesn't look quite right?
All right, you pull aside the minerals and stuff, and you find a data pad,
Ooh, hey, I found a replacement.
and underneath the data pad, you find 5 binder cuffs, 50 feet of chain, and a unit of liquid cable.
Oh.
Oh god. I think I know what is in that data pad.
It's gonna be a bunch of numbers when Rasan's done with it. Rasan, are any of the, who are these 4? And hands them over. People
Okay.
like cargo.
All right. I guess I'll have to do a use computer.
Yep.
Can I use my actual dice? Cause
Alright.
Pussies.
thank God, 25.
Okay. Yeah, you look at the data pad, you immediately realize that it is encrypted.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just check something. You get a -10 to that because of that, so that would be a 15.
Damn. son.
You get through the first layer of protection,
Okay.
but you can tell that it's going to take you a while to hack into
Ooh.
it without having it, delete the information on it.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna just take my new toy. I'm gonna go somewhere, sit down, and be like, it'll be a little bit. It's encrypted, at least double, maybe triple.
Hey,
Okay,
Hey.
have fun.
that ain't a toy.
Yes, it is. Bye bye.
I'm gonna grab him.
Nope.
Try to.
You can try to grab him.
Give me a grapple check.
Versus what? Acrobatics?
Oh.
Oh, that
No,
doesn't even hit.
it's
That doesn't
it's
even hit
against
my
your
reflex.
reflex.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't hit.
You fail.
Hey,
So Sephor's gonna call after him and be like, as soon as you get through it, let us know, okay?
Will do.
hey, those are
Running
people,
to the double,
not
and then
data pads.
I'm going to lock it.
He's not even going into his room. I thought 7 was his room.
There are several
All
sevens.
seven.
Oh. I
Yeah.
thought that one was his room.
No, the 7s are basically the bunk bed ones.
Okay.
Yeah, he honestly
It was-
is choosing the room that's closest to engineering.
So also the one where he is roommate right beside Uga.
Yep.
That's okay. He's, like I said, he's locking his door.
So the girls get the big rooms, and the guys get the small shitty rooms.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Preston doesn't care.
Uga, there's one other thing you noticed when you looked inside.
Oh boy.
It looks like the amount of like the things inside don't like the space inside doesn't match up with the dimensions of the box.
I'm gonna start taking stuff out, and I'd like to use mechanics and my kit to
All right,
open the empty bits.
give me a
hopefully.
mechanics check.
What is it with the kit? Is it plus anything, or is it just...
The
I get-
toolkit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You looked at it right too.
I have the window still open with the toolkit. It really just lists all the things that are in it.
Okay, that's what I thought. But... Really? I rolled a 7.
Oh God. Can
yeah,
Savor
no.
help him?
Sure.
Where's the rest of it? Essie, trying to...
Oh
open it.
God.
Well, that's enough for an aid.
Yeah,
I
it's enough for an
rolled
aid.
a 4.
But, it takes you guys a while. It's you know it's hard.
It's hardware shit.
Yeah. But you eventually do get it open. And inside you find a catch of weapons.
Oh, Savor's
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
immediately light up and oh, she's interested in this. Can she tell what kind of weapons these are?
Yeah, there is 3 vibroblades,
Oh God.
2 vibro swords, 5 fold-out pistols, 5 thermal detonators, and 1 heavy blaster with some kind of modification on it.
Ooh, baby.
Savor, you find something familiar about that modification.
Oh, son of a bitch. Is this one of her mods?
Yep.
Savor's gonna just stop and look at it and be like,
Ooh, that's a beaut.
son of a bitch. Savor's gonna grab that one, take a look at it.
Hey,
Can she, just give me a second. Can she tell? Because I mean, she tends to do a lot of commissions and shit like that. Can she remember who the fuck she possibly made this one for?
Give me a history check.
What? There isn't really a history. There's
Yeah.
a lot of knowledge shit.
The cat's meowing downstairs.
Oh, I wonder
Oh.
why.
Your accuracy?
Well, I was wondering if it was technology.
no, but if you were doing
yeah,
the books...
sure. Give me a technology check.
Eh,
Oh,
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, you do recognize this. But as far as you remember, you didn't initially make this for anyone who was like you don't really like as even though you have like the whole like what happens to the weapons I mod is not my fault.
mm-hmm.
You still had that kind of like you didn't really like to work with known slavers kind of thing. So you're like, yeah, this has probably changed hands a couple of times.
Yep.
If it's in the cargo bay of slaver.
Because she wouldn't have done business with any of them.
Yeah.
Savor
You
just
do-
looks at
You do recognize that the modification on this heavy blaster makes it double as a flamethrower.
nice.
That is the most dangerous thing we could possibly have on a spaceship.
Oh yeah,
like
this thing is illegal. It's just straight up illegal. Anyone caught with such a weapon is just in deep shit.
Savor checks it out to see if anyone's fucked with her design at all for a minute. And then sighs and is like, how the fuck did they get a hold of this? God damn it.
Get a hold of what? Tess says as she reaches in and reaches for a vibro sword.
Hey, careful with those.
I've used
Swords before. Probably.
Probably.
I didn't fucking mod this thing for slavers. How the fuck did they get a hold of it?
Whoa. You modded it?
Yeah, this is my work. Here, take a look. And Savor hands it to Uga, because, I mean, he's not that stupid. He seems to be able to understand weapons.
Would this be a mechanics, a perception, or what? Check.
Karu?
Hello?
Do?
Uga wants to take a look at the gun.
Would it be mechanics or perception?
You can give me a mechanics check.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is why we should just do real dice the whole time.
Well,
Roll.
it's clearly not standard issue. How long ago did you mod it?
Karu, can I remember how long ago this thing was made? Karu? About 2 years ago I made that sucker.
Huh. Well, if you didn't make it for, this piece of dirt. Alright. Yeah, must have sold for a pretty penny.
Yeah, just be careful with it. If I learn you broke it, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
You said it was heavy? Weapon? Okaru, the silent one?
Karu, you keep muting yourself. Oh,
What's up?
come on, Karu. Come on.
Oh, did her voice
It's a
just
heavy
go
blaster. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep, now we can.
Now?
It's a heavy blaster.
Like,
Blaster rifle heavy?
Oops.
yeah, because you can list heavy blaster pistols, blaster cannons, like, what the hell is it?
Looking for the table with the information.
It should be right before the vehicles.
Page 135 of the PDF. Because I have this shit open right now.
Yeah, I do too. I honestly
It's a blaster pistol, so heavy blaster pistol. So it's
Okay.
3d8 damage, 2d8 stun damage. So it's
Alright.
similar to the ones that the stormtroopers use, except this one has a switch that lets it turn it into a flamethrower.
Hey, I have proficiency to use that, which is really what I was looking for.
And yeah, the flamethrower version, the flamethrower mode does 3d6 damage, fire damage.
We're just gonna take that.
And what were the other weapons you said? There was vibro knife, vibro sword,
Vibro
and
blade.
Vibro blade. And what else was there?
Car.
Oh, she's typing.
Okay.
I was just writing it down.
That's probably for the best.
God.
So the vibro blades, are they like dagger sized?
They're basically vibrating daggers, yes.
They're larger than a dagger. It's more like a Bowie knife. Vibro daggers are dagger sized.
Right.
Pretty
Samara
sure.
is totally gonna grab one of the vibro blades because those are fucking awesome.
Right, so the vibro blade is more like Okay, I got the names wrong. Because there's no vibro sword on this.
No,
Vibro sword is in Force. No, it's in Force Unleashed. I can get you the page number if you want.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. So yeah, so the vibro blades are basically like the short swords. Like a vibrating short sword. And the vibro swords would be probably the equivalent of a long sword.
Yeah.
Oh god, Savor's eyes also light up at those holdout pistols because she loves those things.
So yeah, you might want to. I don't know if you guys are going to distribute it right now or.
I'll add it to the notes at least, so we know what we got.
I can tell you that the only thing that Rasan will probably want is one of those vibroblades.
And now I get rid of all the butts.
But.
Hey. God,
I'm trying to figure out
having
if you
way
can
too much fun
use
being
it,
crypting
vibro.
this.
Blade. Oh, jeez. Come on.
All right. So you guys have weapons now.
All sorts of illegal weapons, even.
Yeah,
Yep.
these are pretty much all illegal.
Uh-huh.
Savor
Yeah,
is
Uga's
going...
gonna tell tell Princess, hey, just so you know, you touch these, they're all kinds of not fun for the Imperials. He's just gonna describe all the ways that they're illegal, can be used to shank people, and a fun little ditty about how someone nearly decapitated his bunkmate.
Tess just nods slowly.
I have a lot of information about this kind of thing. Oh god, there's no insight.
I know, right?
I have killed things for you before, you know.
Really? You don't look like it.
She said it, not me.
She gestures at the, 6-inch claw currently hanging on her chest.
Best. Took this from something I killed myself.
Was it mostly dead already?
Yeah, it was like half dead already, wasn't it?
Tess just holds up the sword and glares at both of them.
Do you want me to demonstrate? I'm not in the mood for this right now.
Oh, and you really think I'm in the mood for any of this? I mean, to be fair, it is nice seeing these are really nice weapons, and I'm gonna have fun with this, but I just learned one of the things I modded ended up in my hands, and I'm not happy.
And we gotta know if you can be trusted with any of these, or if we gotta look out for you. So, yeah, genuine question. You know what to do?
I do.
Okay, sweet.
Huh, so you're not just running away from home because daddy's being mean. So what brings you out here in, comfy hyperspace?
Okay, now that we've looked at all the weapons, if we're gonna have chit-chat, can we at least go sit down?
In the kitchen? With
You
food?
guys probably aren't going to see Rasan for another 3 hours.
Savor just finds a seat to sit down on.
That's not food.
Well, about a week ago, I was preparing myself for a nice, comfy life as probably an aide in the Imperial Senate, and then I went out hunting with my elder brother, watched him get clawed to death, accidentally killed something with my mind, and then my parents told the Imperials that happened. My parents, the king and queen, need I remind you, and they said that they would ship me off to a special school where I could learn how to do that better. And then I ran away from that.
Special school.
Special school.
Special
Wait,
school, you're never getting out again?
Killed something with your mind? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I got really angry at the thing that had just clawed my brother to death and caved in his skull right in front of me. And, I pushed my hands out at it, and suddenly it was wrapped around a tree about 20 meters away.
You gotta teach me how to do that.
Savor just slowly leans back away from her, and she doesn't look happy right now. It's like,
Yeah, Uga's gonna, come closer and be like, you got to teach me how to do that.
You can only do that if you're a shield maiden.
Oh, what?
What?
You know, people with that connection to the, underlying current of the universe. But have none of you heard?
Oh, Karu is AFK.
Yeah.
Give her a second.
Also,
Let's-
out of character, I took point blank shot.
Well, good.
Hurry
Just-
up, Karu.
Letting you know.
Hey, Garb, you want to yell at Karu to hurry up?
How long
Okay.
does it take to untie a knot?
Well, it depends on how well you knotted it.
Oh, it is always the kinky ones. Poor cat.
Hello?
Hey,
You're back!
It's me.
Tess started talking about shit and Ty needed your assistance.
What kind of assistance?
I want Tess to teach me how to wrap something around a tree with my brain.
but
Also, out of
you-
character, I took
don't-
point blank shot as my first feat.
So not force sensitivity.
And then she started talking about, like, energy, universe shit, and
At which point he went,
Sephora's just gonna cringe a little and be like, Garm, you are back, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. Sephora doesn't look comfortable right now with this discussion at all. She's just leaning as far away in her chair from Tess as possible. It's like,
Are you okay?
she looked like she's gonna fall off. Maybe you should help her back into the chair.
no. Are you talking about the Force?
The Force?
Really?
That what you're talking about?
It doesn't really have a name as far as I know. It's just, well, it's everything. It's within all of us.
Oh, here we go.
Puppy.
How is Uka reacting to this?
She sounds like a hippie. He's probably heard it like that talk before, not about the Force, so he's probably just rolling an eyes going,
Okay, I'm gonna ask you, tell you this once, really nicely. Don't talk about that shit anymore, please. Don't. Period. That's it.
You asked.
Mm.
whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a nice one?
Rusan's gonna probably finish his work out here.
Here's all the conversation, I'm guessing.
Yeah, kinda. But he's more like, gotta stretch my legs. This is a lot more interesting, but cramped.
So, what kind of place were the Imperials taking you to?
I don't know exactly. They told me it was a school, an academy to learn to be a better person and help people, but I ran to a graduate of it. He did not look like the kind of person that was good or helped people. I felt this cold feeling in the pit of my stomach, like just the same way I did before my brother got attacked by the Hager, and I knew that I needed to leave there as soon as I could. And that's when I ran to you. You felt entirely unlike them.
Tess kind of trails off there.
Sephora really doesn't look happy with this conversation right now.
Hey, pilot, does that make you all special and warm and fuzzy?
No.
Special what?
No.
Finally looking up.
I am not a Force user.
So what are you?
Maybe you're just a good
I'm
person.
a brat. That's it.
No. Oh,
Yeah, I know,
and
right?
here I thought that you were just this little tiny mite trying to make its way into life.
Hey, Rito, can you zap him, please?
Beep boop. He
Wait,
takes out his
your species,
prod.
You zap me.
your species,
Mantle you.
your species children are little mites?
Blow you up.
I can't hear what you're saying, Garm.
Wait, you guys start out as little mites?
Tess looks shocked and horrified, not really catching on to the sarcasm from Uga.
Rasan is just
Okay,
kinda,
so
like, looking at
before
her
you
like,
learn binary, you need to learn sarcasm.
She's not wrong.
Tess just nods, still not quite.
Getting it.
Uga's just gonna slowly explain. I'm calling her a mite because she is obviously a Zabrak. I know this because I'm a Zabrak, and I can tell when other aliens are the same. So I was being sarcastic when I said that.
Wait, aliens are kind of hard to tell apart. All of you have tattoos
It's
on your
red,
faces.
pointy things on her face.
What? Excuse me?
Are you saying that to Uga or to Tess?
Tess.
Okay, let's just check it.
You all look so strange and inhuman.
Well, duh, because
We're
we're
not
human.
human.
At this point, Uga is going to, like, rub off most of his facial markings.
Why did I come out here again?
This is better for you, princess. Easier.
You still have giant horns on your head.
Hey, would have been bigger if they didn't cut them off.
Well, you still have a zit on your cheek.
Yeah, yeah.
Your tattoos are fake?
Yours aren't?
No.
Why would you do that?
Because you're supposed to get tattoos when you're an adult? Duh.
Who says you're supposed to? Besides, nobody looks for if you can draw different designs.
He's got a point.
I'm just... Okay,
What?
apparently. Kind of a cultural thing, I'm just kind of shocked.
Hey, I had to get rid of the long, pointy, let's see, what do you call it? Phallic resembling protrusion from the forehead. And,
There was a snort of laughter, very poorly concealed.
oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry, it went great with the side ones. Just perfect. But, it's not like they said, hey, when you graduate, you could draw all over your face. Not that.
Graduate?
Like I said, didn't get that far.
Where were you going to graduate from that they cut off your horn?
Well, it's not like they figured out how to make a fancy looking hat that doesn't get you killed without holes in it, apparently.
So a helmet.
Yes.
Your son is totally debating going back to his...
Rasan, have you figured out what's in that data pad yet?
I'm getting there. It's triple encrypted.
Oh, great.
And if I
You know, you
rush...
can sound less excited.
Sorry, it's fun, okay?
Yeah, I
Besides,
can relate.
it looks like they used some really old coding, which is kind of clever since nobody uses it anymore.
Hey, it might be all fun, but we still gotta know it's important.
Oh,
Yeah,
also,
I know.
Rasan, we found weapons in the crate too.
Ooh, really?
Do you even know how to use weapons, Rasan?
Well, I already shot a stormtrooper, thank you.
Yes, but we didn't just guns.
Well, I mean, you also shot him with the ship's gun.
No, that was a different one. The second one that was coming after you, I shot, and then I run.
Okay. There were some vibro blades, couple vibro swords, quite a few holdout pistols, which are nice.
Cool.
5 thermal detonators, which, oh, I can't wait to see those things get shot off. And,
And the
Then-
boots she made.
What? You made one?
does, Uga still have that gun with him?
Yeah, he'd take it out and put it over the table so Rasan could see.
Oh god, Rasan's gonna pick it up and look at it. Can Rasan
Don't
tell?
push anything.
Can Rasan tell what buttons do what on it? Would it be a mechanics check? Or
Yeah,
just
give
a
me your
perception?
mechanics.
Oh, whoa! This is a flamethrower mod.
Mm-hmm.
That is so super illegal, and that just makes it cooler. And then he's just gonna put it down and kind of slide it
Yep.
back towards Uga.
I mean, most of the shit I make is highly illegal.
That means it's
Really?
fun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, I also carry illegal shit, and Savora will pull out the holdout pistol from her sleeve and be like, "You saw me use this already,"
Mm-hmm.
and then she's gonna hide it back again.
Rasan is gonna take out his heavy blaster, grin, and then put it back.
How do you even lift, bruh? How do you aim at that thing?
I aim just fine.
Tiny ass arms.
So you're all career criminals then, right? Is that what I'm getting here?
Excuse me, I was a fine, upstanding citizen of the Imperial Army.
You were what?
Excuse me?
What?
What?
I said it was.
Savora's hand just kind of goes to the gun at her side and is like, "Excuse me."
I said was.
Scoots back a little further. Puts his knees up on the thing and takes the data pad and goes back to working.
If I knew it would have done that, I got space way earlier.
So wait, you're an Imperial?
Was. Is this difficult for you? Do I gotta spell it?
You seem pretty stupid. I don't think you can even spell was.
Well, then how come you can't understand what it means?
It's more I'm wondering why the hell an Imperial is traveling with us and shot an Imperial soldiers and a ship.
Hey, they kicked me out. That means I don't got it's no allegiance no more.
Fair enough.
Besides,
They
she offered to
kicked
pay
you
me.
out? I did offer to pay him. They kicked you out and you're not dead?
Hey, they trained me well
ran.
before they kicked me out.
No, he just ran, didn't he?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with running. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
I'm
we
not
all
saying there's
did that
anything.
stairs.
Oh God, no.
Princess, you had stormtrooper guardians, right? You know what they look like?
Yeah. I wouldn't call them guardians, but I didn't see them under the helmets, no.
I'll let you in on a secret. They're human,
Nod.
always.
Yeah? And
They tend to be the dumbest race, so yeah.
Tess shoots her a look and just like drums her fingers on the vibro sword.
No, mostly it was just easier than trying to shove a Wookiee in one of those suits.
Oh God, that would have been hilarious.
It really was. It was great. I'll tell you about it later. But some genius in the thinking department said, you know what? We could kill a lot more people if we could shove different people in these suits. So they said, we'll try that. Could be fun. Could make us some more money. And then someone else decided, I don't like you. we're not gonna do that no more. So here I am. But there's more to it than that. And I want to know what.
Ah, that's what you wanted me to look up.
Hmm. I know what you're gonna find, and it's wrong. He had nothing to do with it.
Tilt's head.
It occurs to me I never actually gave my brother a name.
Nice.
Good job, buddy.
Dude, it took long enough to find my name.
What are you talking about? You just used the randomly generated name on your sheet.
Hey, I had to change like 2 vowels, Missy.
You could call him Booga.
So how much time passed after that, Karu? Because
Well, I mean, if there's nothing else, we can do a
fill-
time skip.
okay.
You don't have
alright.
to talk for 3 hours.
Cool. I'm pretty sure that Rasan eventually just gets tired of this and goes back to his quarters to finish up.
Okay.
Yeah, Savor probably would have
After
gone to hers
snatching.
just to go through her shit.
After snatching a vibroblade.
All right. So
Having-
why don't we go on break
Okay.
first?
Okay,
Alright.
be right back, guys. I don't know if anyone's watching. I know there was one person.
2 people at some point.
Oh my god, though. There's 2
Uh,
other
Garm, you wanna mute the talk?
Also, totally naming the brother Booga.
All right. So you guys spend quite a bit of time talking while Rasan is decrypting the datapad. About 3 hours after starting, he has decrypted some information for you guys.
Yeesh. Me, whoever encrypted this stuff.
Why is that, little dude?
What do you have
Because-
for us?
There's still more hidden, and most people probably wouldn't even be able to find it. I've got a list of contacts, different bribed Imperial officers in different sectors who will be sympathetic to those with the datapad or easy to bribe. I've got different locations and drop-off points for slaves, and who to contact to obtain them. Ugh. A base location at a derelict space station that works as a hub for black market. And like I said, there's more, but it'll probably take me even longer because it's hidden even more, encrypted.
Can you get it out, though?
Eventually.
Savora's gonna walk over and just take a look at the names on it. Does she recognize any of them, Karu? Karu, you're
Karu.
muted.
Karu!
Karu!
Let me swallow, jeez.
That's what she said.
Oh, the names of the Imperials you do not recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. You do, however, recognize the name of the space station.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of it, and you know that it's basically well hidden. Like, you've heard of it up to now. You've never known where exactly it is. And it is, yeah, a safe haven for people who dabble with selling illegal shit, black market, and
Mhm.
smugglers, etc., etc. One of the contacts you do, not the Imperial ones, but the drop-off locations
Mm-hmm.
with the contact names, you do recognize one of them as someone you made modifications for.
Okay. I'm surprised this has location. It does.
Mm-hmm. I would recommend not going there just yet, particularly in this ship.
Just yet, no. I mean, we'd have to make the ship not as recognizable, but I mean, having this location is actually really nice if we want to get jobs in the future. really recognize one of the names, though. Hey, Mr. Wasn't Imperial. Do you recognize any of these names?
Name's Uga, sweetheart. And let me see. Do I magically recognize any of the names on it?
I'll wait, but we're just kind of looking at you in horror at your name.
Hey!
Please tell me that's fake.
Okay, well, is your last name Dork fake?
Savora hasn't actually mentioned her last name.
Give me a galactic lore knowledge.
Actually,
I'm gonna know shit.
oh god. I don't suppose Rasan would know.
You might.
I know shit.
Yeah,
See
no,
if
you
I
don't
do
recognize them.
Let's see if I do
No,
any better.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow, I did better.
Well, you are an information gatherer.
Yeah, but I wasn't trained in galactic lore. I also probably have trivia. Oh, but-
Yeah, Rasan, you do recognize a couple of the names.
oh.
They are names of, you recognize them as names of Imperial, customs officers, basically.
Aha, aha. Yeah, so most
One of
these-
them is also, a, governor.
Most of these guys are Imperial Customs, and this guy, or girl, whatever, is a governor.
That's a lot of names.
Yep. Like I said, there's more information on it, but it'll take me a while to get it.
Well, one thing's for sure, we cannot lose this thing.
Oh, don't you worry, it's not going anywhere. And then he kind of tucks it into his pack. Nope.
Can you at least give Rito the location of that station just in case?
Yeah.
That way, if in the long run we need to jump there, he has it ready.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And Rasan is willing to make sure that Rito does have it.
Right. I mean, as you would know this, but I mean, getting the plotting coordinates basically depends on where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really plot coordinates ahead of time while in hyperspace.
No, but at
No,
least
no, no,
Rito
but
knows the
in
location,
case-
so if we say,
yeah,
oh,
so
go
if
to
we
this
have
secret
to
location, he...
Right. Okay.
He can plot it.
Yep.
So it's more like latitude, longitude, or world space.
Yeah.
Latitude, longitude, whatever.
Yep. He logs that.
Just a nice thing to have, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the next question. What the hell were all you kids going to be freaking... Well, okay, we know what Princess here was doing, but what the hell were you two doing on that fueling station? Like, where the fuck were you both going?
Oh.
Well, we're kind of all stuck on this ship right now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really particularly going anywhere except somewhere that wasn't Nar Shaddaa.
Well, that went well for you.
screwed up.
Yeah, but considering we almost back.
Hey, I got simple needs.
Food,
Don't get pissed on,
money, women.
and fun stuff to eat. And my ship man accidentally left without me, so
Yes,
I was looking for some
accidentally.
fast cash. Wait, you knew them? Why'd they leave without me?
I wonder why.
I
I've
do
only
too.
known
That's
you
why
for
I'm saying.
a few hours, and I have no guess whatsoever why the hell they'd leave you behind.
You feel me?
Okay, apparently both Uga and Tess need a lesson in sarcasm.
Hey, at least I need 202. She needs like -1.
Yeah,
Hey.
I totally feel you.
Ah, Sabra, Sa.
You're a bunch of children.
Okay.
Wait,
Mom.
how old are you?
Savor just looks at him and is like, how old do you think I am?
Given that you're calling us children a lot,
Well, it's more I call you children because of the way you act. Well,
So-
especially him, and she points at Uga.
What?
Hassan is just kind of like snickering as he's fiddling with that secure data pad.
Savor
Getting
just looks at
slowly
Tess
encrypted.
and is like, I'm 25.
Ooh.
oh wow, you are
Really old.
Whoa, did you just go through puberty again? I swear your
you-
voice just
you-
dropped.
You might want to finish talking before.
Oh, sorry.
Huh. Hey guys, we might want to stop by Rusan. That's where the governor is, and if we could get permission to land, we could make changes to the ship so that we wouldn't immediately be recognized as that dude's ship.
You think you can actually get us there and not get us shot at?
Yeah, considering that we have the ship's license and we have this, he's gonna wave the datapad.
I mean, that is true, but this governor does. I don't know anything about him. Does he even
Karu,
associate
what
much
does-
with aliens?
Rusan, isn't that the Twi'lek homeworld? No, that's Ralak. Wait, Karu, what planet is Rusan? Sorry, out of character.
It's more of I'm amused by the name.
Yeah, Rusan.
Karu, you're
Got
muted.
home planets Ryloth.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are you amused by the name?
Rusan.
It's just very close to the person.
What
who's
particular
talking.
kind of planet is Rusan?
Rusan it was a Confederate planet.
Mm-hmm.
It's relatively small and it's kind of just think of it kind of like a Earth-like planet.
Mm-hmm. So not very interesting.
It doesn't
Okay.
have anything special for it in terms of like interest for the Imperial Army. There's one thing that you guys might know, however, that
Oh.
could
What do we
be
have
of
to roll?
interest.
Oh.
Give me a galactic knowledge check.
Cool. You mean galactic lore?
Yes.
Well, there goes my galactic lore for the night. Oh, no, that was mine. Cool. I was just lagging.
Yeah, okay, so Rusan knows that Rusan is in the area that is under the it's in the area that's controlled by Governor Tarkin.
What?
Okay,
Yeah, there is
who?
there is one thing. That area is controlled by Governor Tarkin. He's one of the higher ups. You know, wasn't Tarkin the one from the Death Star?
Yep.
Yeah, oh well, they don't know about
There is no Death Star right now, but
No, there
Tarkin is
isn't.
known as a badass.
Well, Tarkin is one
hardcore.
of the more dangerous Imperial governors, and that's his sector. So
Yeah, he's the regional governor. The name you have is of the
of
Rusan
the actual
governor.
planet's governor.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the longer we stay there, the more at risk we are. But I mean, if we go down, fix shit, and get the fuck out,
If we go
might be
down and
fine.
yeah, if we go down and just cosmetics, and we do have permission from the governor, or we could get permission from the governor to land because of the stuff we have on this datapad. Also,
I
what
guess-
exactly
Out of character, what exactly do they have that would help them with it? Is it just like a code that they have to give him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as long as we're careful, the data pad, it's information in the code. You don't think it's connected to the ship's old name and information, do you?
Is it?
No,
Or was it
because
just-
it wasn't even on the ship initially.
Nope.
I mean, it was.
It came
Fair
in.
enough.
It came in with the crate.
Right, okay. That might be the best place to go because we do need to actually land somewhere and work on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we are extremely recognizable.
Oh yes.
But that means going out of hyperdrive, we'll have to finish updating the ship's information again. Rito, you'd be able to do coordinates for a new jump, and then we could travel there.
We're not actually going straight to Rusan. We were going to a different place first, right? So we'll just finish updating at that place and then make the jump from there.
You could do that, yeah. You plotted for Lanik. Lanik is a hop from Rusan.
So it's
It's
not
in the
very
same
far.
sector.
Mhm.
Yeah. They're both mid-rim areas.
Okay.
So yeah, you could do that.
Oh, it's mid-rim? That explains why Subordinate knew absolutely nothing.
It's in the mid-rim, but it's in. Well, let me. Hold on.
Yeah, if it's mid-rim, it's no wonder Subordinate had no idea. Oh, hey.
Oh, you have a galactic map.
Yeah, she does.
All right, so that's where you guys are, ish, because you're in hyperspace. You are heading towards Lanik,
Mm-hmm.
and Rusan is over here.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
Lanik is right at the very edge of hut space.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why R3 Rito suggested Lanik, because like it's just outside of hut space.
Mm-hmm.
So there's less chances of you guys running into anyone who knew the ship. And conveniently enough, Rusan is near Lanik.
Mhm.
So it wouldn't take you very much, like an hour maybe in hyperspace, and that's it.
Okay. So yeah, I guess Lanik would be the best bet right now.
Cool.
And then from there we can go to Rusan. Ugh,
So
this is such a headache
decision
though.
made. Yeah, well,
Apparently.
better a headache than being dead.
Oh no, I get that. This is just a complete and utter headache. Today has been stupid so far.
Tell me about it, says Rito. Just imagine having your ship hijacked by a bunch of strangers.
Who set
Hey,
you free from
Yeah, I was
from
gonna say,
slavery?
you got that restraining bolt taken off.
Well, I suppose that's true. And now I have a ship of my own.
Poke poke.
What? I'm the captain. She's the pilot.
Oh god, Resin is way too amused by that to correct him. Well, fine, then I'm the systems operator and engineer. Grin.
All right.
Ugh. I don't have the energy for this right now.
Hey. Honestly, at this point, he's probably one of the better companions we have.
Well, I mean, it's pretty slim pickings.
Oh, who just...
I just disappeared.
Okay. You okay, Pi?
Yep.
Okay. So I guess we're going to make our way towards Lanik and then Rusan.
All right. So,
Alright.
yeah, is Uga and
Are they gonna say anything? They've been really quiet.
yeah.
Seriously.
Hey, maps ain't my strong point.
I neither.
I found the
I've never
kitchen.
been off my planet before today.
Huh, well. I mean,
Really?
technically neither have I, but.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
never.
do we have any fresh meat or close to fresh meat in the cryo storage?
Cryo storage was empty, but
Okay.
there's food. There's food aboard that will last you a
Oh,
while.
wow.
That's what you think. Have you seen a boy going through puberty and how much he fucking eats?
Oh God.
It,
That shit
the
ain't
ship
gonna last.
has the ship has 2 months of consumables.
All right, so like 2 weeks.
Is Uka saying any of this out loud?
All of it.
Probably mumbling. I need more food.
Particularly loud stomach grumble.
So
Oh,
we're
in
gonna
various
look
look.
at Rito. Do you have a list of how much food is on board, and do you keep track of that?
Rito displays it for you.
Okay, awesome. If it starts going down ridiculously quickly when taking into consideration there's only 4 of us aboard, please stop Uga and cattle prod him, please.
All right.
All
Happy
right,
trip.
asshole. Why do we still need you?
Do
Need
any of
who?
you know how to fly?
You know what? Honestly, I'll figure it out and it could be better. You're the one putting us most at risk.
Oh, really? Not the one who ran away from her escort to go to some kind of goddamn school for Imperials? Not the
No,
person
it was
who's
not
a
a good
runaway
school.
Imperial?
Honestly, yeah, because I ain't giving shit to known criminals. And Princess over here
Hey,
can probably
hey,
just talk her way out of it.
I would like to point out that once they're out of my hands, I take no responsibility for my weapons.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That is the policy I've always worked by.
Uh-huh. And you still doing this work? Uh-huh.
New location right now. But
Uh-huh.
I mean, really, both of you are in just as much trouble as me. Honestly, the
Yeah.
thing I'm wondering is, Savor looks at Rasan and points to him and is like, why the hell did you follow me?
It was
Well,
either
they can't
follow
be-
you or it was either follow you or stay there with stormtroopers. I
Yeah.
think that it was kind of a
You
particularly
literally
easy.
saw me shoot a stormtrooper point blank.
Yeah, I
and
did.
followed me.
Yeah, better you than them. Because do you really think that they didn't lock down that station and search everyone there?
Okay, next question.
Arrest?
Why? What are you hiding that you were so worried about getting searched?
What does it matter?
Yeah, what does it matter?
I
I'm
mean,
just
the
really
rest
amused
of us
that
have
you.
all- The rest of us have all said why we're on the run. Why not? Whatever your name was again.
Sigh.
Looky here. You
First
show
sentence.
up, you made yourself captain, points at Savor, and you just boss around this poor little tiny robot-y beepity boopity droid, whatever the hell
I've
you
been
called it.
asking him. I haven't demanded anything from him.
Uh-huh.
I have
Uh-huh.
been asking.
You take over his ship, you take over captainship, and you just think that you can just walk all over everything. Who's the princess now?
Hey,
She's still the princess, actually.
yeah. Wait,
That was
Okay,
another
I
one of
know
those sarcasm, sweetie.
Savor just laughs at that.
Is Rito doing anything at the moment?
Using a sneaky.
Ouch.
Just watching you guys back and forth.
But he's not like beep booping or anything.
I mean, he does kind of like a small, like, kind of a muttered beep beep boop boop.
What did he say? Because Savor can understand binary.
He says that Savor is a lot more useful on the ship than Uga.
And that gets another laugh out of Savor. She's like, seriously, I like you, Rito. You are hilarious.
He also mentions something about an escape pod, and that is probably replaceable.
Savor thinks for a second, is like, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Keep what in mind?
Oh, nothing.
Uh-huh. You know, you're all talk and all boss. You know who you remind me of? You
Don't
wanna?
know, don't care.
Yeah, that kind of attitude too. Huh.
Yeah, guess what? This attitude is what you hear in the Outer Rim a lot. Big fucking deal.
Huh. You should sign up for the Imperials yourself if you ever stop being wanted. You'd fit right in.
Ooh.
Savora immediately pulls out her gun and points it at Uga and is like,
Whoa,
I act
whoa!
this way
Nope.
because I don't take orders from people. I keep control of my life and I don't let people decide for me. That is the way I have lived and that is the way I will die. Fuck off.
Uh-huh. And how long do you expect to live, Mom?
Honestly, if I'm lucky, another 10 years with my job, but I mean, hey, I'd rather die young. Fuck that shit. And I mean, I'm also really good at running, so maybe I'll add an extra 5 years onto that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, pulling the gun might freak out little princess over here, but you don't think I've seen one of those before?
No, I'm sure you've seen a lot, but this is just my natural reaction to dealing with.
So you expect to live 10, maybe 15 years, and you can't even control your own reactions.
When I'm dealing with an idiot like you who's been me off since the moment you first opened your mouth, yep.
Shit.
Hi, cousin.
Fuck.
Also, I'm wondering how long it'll take everyone to notice that Resson has retreated to his room.
Well, two people are on the verge of shooting each other, so I don't think that's the priority.
Yeah,
right now.
probably not. Yeah, seriously.
It's not like Resson had been the most social so far anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
well, he was a former shut-in.
Yeah, he's just continuing the
He's
trend.
elite.
Well, he doesn't really know people. Doesn't know how to deal with them. He knows how to deal with information. He likes information.
Anyway, back to the people about to shoot each other.
Yep.
I was waiting for pie.
Drama.
Back.
Yeah, right?
We'll find out when she gets here. It may be more permanent than I thought. We'll find out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So, what's going on here?
In-game, I assume.
Yes.
Savor is threatening Uga. Uga is pissing Savor off, but not really exactly saying anything wrong. Tess is freaking over the fact that Savor pulled the
That
gun.
there's a gun.
I mean, she's seen guns, just the fact that, you know, somebody is about to get shot right in front of her face.
Yeah, that is kind of scary.
Yeah.
You're also not sure how safe it is to shoot a gun inside
On a ship.
a ship.
Yeah, that's the other part of it. It's probably a bad plan.
In fact, there's probably worse plans, but I'm not quite sure I'm smart enough to figure them out. He's just
So-
ignoring Savor. So,
Oh, wow.
Princess. Question.
Yes?
You're trying to run away, right? You want to... I assume you don't know how to pilot the ship, or else, you know, you'd be doing so.
No, I
Yes.
don't know how to pilot
No.
the ship.
All right. So how safe are you really here? How much better is this than where you were going before? And does she, nodding at Savor, still give you that warm, fuzzy feeling of, oh, what was that made you piss your pants? The Force? And he just looks straight at Savor.
Shut the hell up.
What about
Well,
the
gun's
Force?
Back out again.
Question, how tall is Uga?
I don't know. What's average?
Average is
Like, I
probably
literally don't know.
5'9" to
Well,
5'10".
he's
probably
average.
Oh
Average,
god, so
maybe.
Savora is taller than him. She just stands up, walks into his face, and is like, "Shut the hell up already."
Is that all you can do?
All you seem to be good at is pissing people off.
And it's getting me way more information than you telling to shut everybody up.
You are typical Imperial. If you're calling me one, well, it takes one to recognize one.
And you know what? I'm more okay with it than you are.
Yeah, well, dogs are pretty good at following orders. You seem the type.
Low blow.
I feel like that's kind of how this is going.
Alright. Princess, what were the conditions on my payment again?
Punch a stormtrooper.
Huh. Would it have to be any stormtrooper or would any Imperial do?
Stormtrooper. Punching yourself will not get you the money.
I see. And if I were to accidentally fire this lovelyly made gun inside a ship with limited amount of air, what do you think would happen?
I'm guessing nothing good. Please don't fire that weapon.
Now, I could not fire the weapon, but I don't think that'd be quite safe for me either. So, why don't you tell me why I shouldn't?
Because if you fire that weapon in here, all of us die, including you.
Yes. And it looks like that will happen whether or not I fire the weapon, so I don't see why I shouldn't. And if you cattle prod me, I can't promise that this trigger won't be pulled due to any unnecessary reflexes.
Beep.
Oh yes, by the way, if you're going to use that as a weapon, dearest, maybe you shouldn't announce it every time you have the thought.
I think maybe we should all just step away from each other for a bit, go back to our rooms, and maybe talk again when we've all calmed down and aren't threatening to kill everybody.
I mean, I'd like to point out, I actually put away my gun.
And I never took mine out.
Well, you're the one who's pointing out his weapon now.
If all we were doing was showing weapons, then what's the harm in that?
I will say one thing. If you disrespect the weapon I built, I'm really hoping it blows up in your face.
I'm not disrespecting it. I said it was quite beautiful, and I asked what would happen if I fired it in a ship. There was no disrespect meant there.
Yeah, well, you firing in a ship and getting it thrown into space is disrespecting it, so remember that.
If that becomes irrelevant. Are there locks on every door?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna step behind Beepy McBooperson. Close myself off in here.
What is that room?
There
Anyway.
is no door there.
Yeah, because it's not
There's
a real
no
thing.
door to
It's
the
a...
galley.
How is that not a thing?
See these things? Those are doors. So these are doors. The galley is open. You cannot
just
lock
go to
yourself
your
in with the
room.
food.
Well, there is a room right here.
That's a
Oh, no, that
closet.
That's
yeah,
personal
but it has a
storage.
door.
I mean, you can always lock yourself in your room.
I mean, look at Rasan.
Hmm.
Or the bathroom if you really want to piss people off.
Yeah, then it'll smell like the pisser.
It's a fresher.
Yeah, because I'm sure the previous owner was so meticulous in cleaning it.
Well, I'm pretty sure they made Rito clean it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
sure
what?
he
How
did
about
too.
we just listen to the princess this one time?
Hmm. But that might involve listening to you. And I think you've had quite enough of that.
Well, actually, it would be listening to her.
You just
Mine
keep
is just a
telling yourself
suggestion of agreement.
that. Rito, you and your cattle prod just remember what could happen. I'll just have to set up a few triggers. It's quite simple, actually.
Fuck with my weapon and we're gonna have a problem.
Oh, because your weapon is the only one I've got.
I'm just pointing out if you fuck with my weapon, we'll have... What you do to
Oh.
your own weapons is your own business.
At least we have priorities. None of them are the other passengers.
Who just poked that?
Yeah, that was me, sir.
No, that's okay.
So we're just gonna put my feet up on the table, watch the passerbys, silently judging everything.
Sephora's gonna pat Rito on the head and be like, thanks for trying. Don't upset the psychotic Imperial. And then she's just gonna walk off.
Yeah, Tess is also just gonna go to her room now.
All right. Rito's gonna go to the bridge and just plug in.
Charge.
Yep. He's gonna charge.
Wow, this is going well.
Oh god.
All right.
Honestly, after
So
the first session, I'm not surprised it didn't go worse.
yeah.
Mhm.
At least you guys didn't shoot each other.
Honestly,
Right.
Sephora wouldn't have shot in the ship. If anything, she would have gone for her melee weapons.
Which
Alright.
is
Not that
hilarious because of her
stupid.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you guys
'cause
have
that's not
basically
the
enough time to rest and
Cool.
whatever you want, because it's like you still had something like 14 hours before you arrived at Lannick.
Just let me know what
Uh,
else he decrypts.
yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But we're stopping there for the night, so
Cool.
we'll pick up with you guys dropping out at Lannick.
Oh, that
Alright,
was
I'm gonna end the
interesting.
stream.